So right now, let's talk about the main man, Edwin Sifuna. Today, I checked somebody on his YouTube describe him as the most dangerous man right now in Kenya. Dangerous in the sense of that's the only person William Ruto literally fears. And I think it's true. Anyway, so this headline is about Sifuna signals readiness to united opposition front ahead of next polls. Yeah, so Edwin Sifuna, he was on an interview and he's pushing back a bold idea. He's pushing for a very bold idea. One united opposition versus the government in 2027. Now, his speech is very simple, yeah? Anasema scrap this whole crowded ballot, hatutaki watu wengi kwa ballot, merge forces and give Kenyans a clean two-horse race. The incumbent versus one serious challenger. Now, you remember even yesterday we were talking about how former Senator Malala alikuwa anasema, listen, if you're serious about challenging President William Ruto, if you're serious about actually getting him off the house on the hill, you don't need a technocrat. Unataka mtu anelewa ground, and he is rooting for someone like Rigathi Gachagua. Now, moving forward, Sifuna is calling for real sit-downs between opposition leaders to align on vision, not just egos, while also positioning his Linda Mwananchi faction as part of that new energy trying to shake up the system. You get, alafu, okay, before I tell you my take, Rigathi Gachagua is already playing politics, openly inviting Sifuna and Babu Wino to join DCP or work together under a broader opposition umbrella. Now, the direction here is very clear, yeah? Alliances are forming very, very early, guys, and 2027 is already being negotiated behind the scenes. Now, you know, I think it's going to be very interesting to see if at all the united opposition will actually, come up with a single candidate. The reason I'm saying that is because kuna ego mingi sana. But they know that this is a matter of urgency. Kenyans are watching. Yeah, and of course, I would imagine that the president's camp is trying to reach out to some folks over there. You know, and I have to give it to Kalonzo Musyoka. Amekuwa very steadfast. Steadfast. You know, people were thinking, Kalonzo anaenda kujoin watu. Unajua amekuwa kikuwa invited left, right, and center by leaders from the government side. But amekuwa gangari, amesimama gangari. Now, the real question is, who steps back? Who will sacrifice their own ambition? You know what I mean? So that another candidate steps forward. Who steps back for somebody else to step forward? Tunataka kuona. Because I'm telling you, if they don't embrace sacrificing their own ambitions, then this whole story for one strong, candidate, opponent, itabaki tu an idea. Itabaki tu purely just conversational. You know what I mean? But let me be real, guys. I think most younger Kenyans are excited about this Sifuna project, this man called Sifuna, because he's very relatable. He's a young guy. The majority of Kenyans are very young. There's a youth renaissance going down in the country right now. So I think, let me tell you, regardless of whatever conversations they're going to be having, it would only make sense if Sifuna has been announced as the flag bearer of the united opposition. What is your take, guys?